Hello everyone, this is Dom, and I am the intern program manager for the DME Interns um, Virtual Student Federal Service project, and welcome. So I've noticed I'm getting a lot of the same questions from interns who are just starting with the team and maybe don't know exactly what it is they're supposed to be doing. So I was hoping this might help you um, to figure out what it is you should be starting with. So, for those of you who are about to join the team or who have just accepted an offer, thank you, welcome. And you might recognize this website actually. This is our internship website, and hopefully, you've been sent an invite and you've been added. You've had an account created on your behalf through an automated system that was actually set up by another one of our your fellow interns. So if all is working as planned, you should be able to go to this section here, Pages for Interns Only. You might actually have a direct link straight to DME Bootcamp. And this tool right here is the means by which we give you guys basically the bare minimum, all the basics, all the building blocks of what it is you are expected to know when you start and when you begin the process of joining the team. So please do take your time, go through this boot camp. It is brand new for this year. It's never been done before. But then again, we've never had such a large incoming class of interns before as we have this year. So this is a work in progress. It will be improved throughout the course of the year by the web development interns. But this is our first attempt at some kind of a tool to give you a means by which to get up to speed on what this internship is and where, like, what your role is within it. So definitely read through here and then get through it. I mean, it's very simple. It walks you through page by page, and all you got to do is just read and click the button for the next page. Read through it, click the button, open some links. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to click through here, navigating. This right here, if you hover over it, notice it turns into a bit like a little hand where you can click. If you click on this, it will open a fully interactive version of the chain of command um, or organizational structure. And it should have names, but it tells you, this right over here is probably social media. We got analytics, human resources, fact checking, otherwise known as research, um, writing, social media, and on and on. So if you click this, it will open up a full size version that you can scroll, like zoom in, zoom out, see names, and all that stuff. So definitely click here, definitely read this stuff, and it will help you understand how this internship is structured and who is in charge of what. Great, don't need that. Leadership team. This is me, Dominique. And if you scroll through here, you can see some of the other members of my executive leadership team. And for your information, these are all interns just like yourself. They were with me last year, or with our team for last year, and they decided to stay on and try to help all the new interns for this year get up to speed and onboarded and to understand what it is they're supposed to be doing. They are some of the top interns from the previous year, and we're lucky to have them with us, and we really appreciate them being around to help everybody out. So departmental training, just basically boot camp is just a series of pages with different information on it. Departmental training. This was created by our turnover team from last year. We actually, toward the end of the year, we came up with the concept of a turnover team, a team that would be dedicated to creating documents to turn over to the following year's interns to help them understand what it is they should be expected to do upon signing up and joining the team. So, for instance, these links right here are links to documents that were created by last year's interns by interviewing uh, last year's interns, like members of the various different project areas. They were interviewed to create these documents. So you can open this as a PDF, and you kind of get a feel for what all is involved in becoming or being a member of the graphic design team, and what is expected of you. And you can read the whole thing yourself, if you're a graphic design intern. But there's one for various different internship project areas: editing, graphic design, fact checking, Instagram, and on and on. If your particular team doesn't have one, in many cases, the reason that that might be is because we did not have your internship project area last year. There are a number of new internship project areas that are brand new for this year. So we would not have had interns last year to help give us a better understanding of what it is they do. So we're going to be creating onboarding documents for next year based on the experiences that you guys have this year. So, you know, maybe you can help with that. Training videos and documents. We have a number of videos. You should definitely, there's a link below, I believe, but you should probably subscribe to our YouTube page. And because there are tons of videos that we've created over the past 3 or 4 years. Pretty much asking, or I'm sorry, answering just about every question you might have, um, as far as like how to use the various tools that we use. So here we got Slack, how to use Slack, how to use Trello, um, more about using Trello. Um, I think that might be wrong, but this is basically how to set up your email, um, how to edit your Slack profile, and then there's other stuff. This is a direct link right here to the DME Interns YouTube channel, and you can sign up for that. I suggest that all of you actually subscribe to that. I'd appreciate that, because we drop new videos very frequently, just like the one you're watching right now. Basically going over various different things of how to do something as an intern. Um, this is another video, how to make a Veteran of the Day, um, the process for Veteran of the Day as you move through Trello. We use Trello as a tool for our project management. We use Slack as a tool for communicating within teams. So this basically explains to you how to use Trello for a Veteran of the Day. AP style guides, VSFS style guides, ranks and titles. This is important, um, especially if you've never been in the military and don't know about ranks and titles. So that's very important. You should check this out. Departmental announcements. This is not something that we're currently using, but we plan to be using it very much in the future. And this will be a means by which department heads of the various different project areas can communicate with their teams. I'm going to skip past that for now, but expect to be using that in the future. Weekly reports, we expect them every week on Thursdays. And you have a basic structure of your weekly report. This is the template, department head 1 at blank.com. Well, we've changed that. We actually gave all of our department heads emails based on the DMEinterns.org domain. So it'll be, department head at DMEinterns.org. Basically something similar to that. So a veteran story, avs.dh, which means department head at DMEinterns.org. And it's the same for all the other ones. Web development, web.dev.dh, department head at DMEinterns.org. So you can go through here and see who it is you're supposed to be contacting. And I'll be honest, like if you have a question and you don't know who to contact any other way, like if you're a photo finder, hop in here, photo.finders.dh at dmeinterns.org, and send an email to them and say, hey, what am I supposed to be doing? You can contact them directly. Facebook, graphic design, writing, web development, web content management, Twitter, operations, songs. I mean, any one of these email addresses you could email, or you could email me directly, dominic.ramirez@va.gov. I'll answer your questions. But I prefer if you go to your actual department head for your project. But if you don't know who to talk to me. You can do that as well. Anyway, my point is, on that page, you can see that there are people you can talk to. You don't have to sit there and not know what's going on. These are some of our policies. Um, these are carryovers from the previous year. The first one is an inactivity policy. If you are inactive for 3 weeks, I think is the policy, then you will be removed from the program. You can read it. There's more detailed information. There's also a letter of recommendation policy, and we'll have more policies. There are actually some in the works right now, but they need to be finalized. Anyway, here's some events. We actually do some pretty cool events, specifically networking events. Making Connections Monday, sorry, is one of the things we do where we share our LinkedIn information with one another and we connect on LinkedIn and we endorse each other's skills and, just make connections. And on Fridays, we try to help one another work on their resumes, maybe fleshing out their bullets, helping rewrite things that they have written up for their resume. So it's kind of like a peer review, basically. So you can share something that you've written up and get some feedback. And then you get your boot camp graduation here. And if you have questions, here's the key. If you've gone through this intern boot camp, this boot camp is brand new, just like this website is brand new. But it's all brand new for this year. So I know there are going to be a number of questions that you did not get answered during the process of this boot camp, and that's okay. I wish we could have answered everybody's questions, but that's okay. If you have further questions, I encourage you to go to the survey and ask them. So click through to the survey. It's probably it's a survey page, and then you click take the survey and ask the questions that you may have. So if you have any other recommendations, write them down, team, department, and role, and your name. It's optional, but I recommend you do it. And then submit it, and our team will get that and will evaluate your questions and add it to the boot camp, maybe a new page to answer frequently asked questions, so that the following year's interns won't have the same questions as you. They will be answered as a part of the boot camp. And then, as you can see, there's another button here that says go to Slack channel. I'm not going to hover over it because I don't want to give away the link, because this is actually an invite link to our team. So once you click on that, it'll invite you to our Slack team, and then you can join along with the other 200 or so interns that have joined the team this year. So once you're done with the internship, the boot camp, the internship boot camp, click on that button that says go to Slack channel and you will join the team. Another thing I will point out, we have some pages for interns. We have a DME Intern email page here. That's one of the pages that you saw previously. But another one I will point out is the DME Intern resources page. If you click that, after you've joined the Slack team, the Slack channel, you can come back here and actually find an alphabetical list of Slack channels that you can join. So there's a overall Slack team that you join. That is our Slack team, but there are different channels within the Slack team that you can join. And so one of them might be for editing. Maybe if you're joining the team to be an editor, you can click this link right here and it will take you directly to the editing channel. Maybe you're a graphic designer. You can join the team, and that's great, but you will not by default be added to the graphic design channel. Well, here's a link to the graphic design channel. You can click that, go straight to graphic design, and say hello. Let's do it right now. So I click that link, and now I am in graphic design, and I can say hello. Now I'm going to delete that because nobody knows what the heck I'm talking about, but you get the idea. Excuse me. Same with all the other channels. Now, you have to have joined our Slack channel before you can click through to these links. But after you have joined Slack, you are more than welcome to come right back to this website, dmeinterns.org/resources, and go to, look through here, find the channels that apply to you. Maybe you're a human resources intern. Click this button right here, or I'm sorry, this link right here, and you will be taken directly to the human resources tab. Um, and you can talk to the human resources team. Another thing that you can do once you're actually in Slack, click this little I right here, and that will open the channel details. And inside of the channel details, you can see in the purpose section a place for human resources interns to collaborate, and DH stands for department head. Department head is Ashley S. Co-department head is Christian Edwards. Executive leadership team is Alyssa. So you can actually contact any one of these people. And if you don't know what you're doing, ask them. Please ask them. So the department head, you want to start at your department head, or if you have a division officer, start with them and then go to your department head. But for this channel, start with department head. The first department head listed is Ashley S. So at ASHLE. What do you know? Ashley S. Enter. And now you can send a message to Ashley S. Hello. And Ashley will respond eventually. She is the department head for this project, for the the human resources project. If you're at the resources channel and you go to, let's say, researchers, and again, I will remind you, this is only possible after you have already clicked the invite link and actually joined our team. Once you do that, you can go back to the resources page, dmeinterns.org/resources, and you can choose whatever channel you want and join it. You click the link and it will take you to it, just like I did earlier. So now we're in researchers, and if you click the I, that little I right there, notice you have department head Kat Blanchard and co-department head Royale Herney. Executive leadership team saying, so there's any one of those people you can contact. I would recommend, prior to reaching out to an ELT, contact your department head. So in this case, I would say, at Kat Blanchard. There we go. Hello. Kat has no idea why I'm doing this, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. But you get the idea. You can reach out to them, ask questions, and I encourage you to ask questions because we won't know that you have questions until you ask them. So don't feel bad. Don't feel embarrassed. You're one of, at this point, 200 different interns who are trying to figure all this stuff out. 205, yeah. So we have a large number of interns. You're not the only one, and you're not the only one with a question by any means. So please ask questions. If you have to, you can click on somebody's link here. See this link next to my name, or next to Jennifer's name, or Heather's. You can click on this link and it will open up this little card, and then if you click message, you can send me a direct message. I actually message myself from time to time, but just to send myself graphics and stuff usually, or send myself links. But that's the point. You can actually send somebody a direct message. So if you have a question and you're embarrassed to say it out in front of everybody, you can send me a direct message, or better yet, you can go into the channel that is designated for you, let's say graphic design, find out who is the graphic design department head. Oh, look at that, Kimber Garland. Garland, sorry. It's pretty late. Kimber Garland. And then you can do at Kimber, or you can actually find Kimber. I mean, she posts from time to time, or Emma also posts in here. We'll say, well, the more recent posts from Emma. So I'm gonna just go Emma, send a message, and I could say hello, and she's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" But I'm gonna delete that. So you can talk to people. Don't just sit there and not know what's going on. Go ahead and reach out. Try to contact people. Find out what it is you're supposed to be doing. Another thing that you should, once you join the Slack team, the first thing you should probably do is hop into introductions, and tell people who you are, hi, my name is Chase, and I'll be a social media intern. What project did you sign up for? Are you going to be a writer, an editor, a fact checker, a social media intern? What is it that you expected to be doing here? Are you a graphic designer? Okay, well, say so. Let us know. The reason being, there is no automated method by which to get you to your team. So if you're a graphic designer and you join our Slack team, you're not automatically going to be in graphic design. You're going to be in moonlighting, introductions, general, random, and federal employment, maybe another one. As you can see, there's a ton of channels here that you could potentially end up in. And to be honest, if you can see these right here, then you can join just about any of them. All you have to do is type in, you know, let's see, photo finders, hashtag photo underscore finders. Once you start typing, it should bring it up, unless it doesn't for somebody who doesn't already have access to it. But I think you do. But anyway, you can type photo underscore finders and push enter and enter one more time. And now it's a link. You click on it and it'll take you to photo finders. It's very simple. So if you can see these, and I'll scroll up and down so that you can see them all, then you can get to any one of them. Just type their name and enter, and then click on the link that results. Let me get back to introductions and delete that, because people are going to wonder what I'm doing. All right. One other thing that you should know, under channel details, you'll see highlights, of course, but you'll also see pinned items, and these are important. The reason that we pin items is so that you can find them later. If you see something here and you want to see it, you want to take a look at it, click view message, and as you see, the stuff that was on this page over here for resources is actually also linked inside of the channel, and you can scroll through and click any one of these links and it will take you to that channel. Web development, boom, we're here. Okay, you can go back to introductions and go to pinned items, view the message, and maybe you want to join the editing team. Click there, and now we're in editing. Or you can just type hashtag researchers, enter, and click on researchers. Either way, you're where you need to be. So editing, I'm going to remove that again. But these are ways that you can get around it within Slack. And once you get into a team that you need to be at, you need to join that team. And that should be in here somewhere. I'm already a member, but it should be somewhere around here. And then once you get in the team that you're supposed to be in, reach out to your department head. Like I said, go into, obviously you got to click this little I, and then go into about this channel details, and find out who's the department head, who's the executive leadership team member, and start with the department head. And then if you have to, you can reach out to the executive leadership team as well. This is our co-department head here for research, is Ann George. And just contact these people. Find out what it is you're supposed to be doing. Let them know you're here. If you don't tell them you're here, they're not going to know. I tell them to monitor introductions, but just keep in mind, these are interns just like yourself. They have classes, they have jobs, they have social lives, and they're in different time zones. So they may not see you when you log in and when you join introductions. Or when you make your little introduction saying, hey, I'm so-and-so and I go to this school and I'm studying this and I'm joining this team. If they don't see you show up here and they don't see your introduction, they might not know that you're even here. So please go to the channel that you're supposed to be in, if you can, and if not, contact me. I'm at DME Dom. Just do this. I post everywhere. Click on my name and click message. If you can't find any other way to contact me, or if you can't find where you're supposed to be, reach out to me or reach out to Jennifer Moreno or Elisa, which you can usually find them. They're all over the joint. Click on Jennifer Moreno, send a message. Click on Elisa, send a message. If you're anything involved with social media, click on Kaylee Henry, send a message. just find someone who seems like they know what they're doing. Here's Elisa. Or Alyssa. She's posting all the time. She posts all the time. Click and send her a message. Contact one of us and let us know you have questions and you don't know where you're supposed to be, and we will get you there. Um, I think that's all I got for now. Once you reach out to us and we get you on the right team, things will start to make sense. Um, I want to leave you with something that I tell just about everybody who is concerned about whether or not they're tardy or whether or not they're late, um, and that they haven't done anything yet. Please just relax, okay? Calm down. It's okay. This is a 9-month internship. 9 months. You got plenty of time to figure it out. We're not in a rush. We're not in a hurry. You have as much time as you need to get everything assimilated, everything figured out, um, and to understand what it is exactly you're supposed to be doing. And if you have questions, you have plenty of time to ask those questions to the department heads, division officers, executive leadership team, digital media engagement team, staff, or myself in general. You can ask anybody. We will answer your questions and we'll get you where you need to be. So, with that, I would just like to say welcome to the team, and we're very grateful to have you here. And we look forward to a wonderful year working with you to serve veterans at the Department of Veterans Affairs. Thank you, and I'll see you in Slack. Bye.